Most people lose track of time. They forget appointments, skip alarms, and miss anniversaries. Time and memories slip away into other realms. My name is Astrid Callan, and last week I awoke to discover that Thursday didn't slip away. It was stolen. Removed. Like someone had deleted a day from the city's operating system and hoped no one would notice. I woke up Friday morning with a strange heaviness in my chest. A pressure, like waking from a dream you're sure meant something, but you can't remember the message. My phone said Friday 9:42 a.m., but something was off. My calendar had a gap in it, an empty space between Wednesday and Friday, like a file gone missing from a folder. No meetings logged, no messages time-stamped, no memory of anything happening on Thursday. People forget things, sure, but entire days don't just vanish unless someone takes them. And witches, well, we can feel when reality has been scratched. When I stepped outside, the city felt slightly out of sync. The lights on the street lamps flickered in the same rhythm, as if they'd all been rebooted at the same time. And the shadows, that was the first real clue. Everyone's shadow lagged behind them by half a second, just enough for a witch to notice that time had stuttered. A day went missing, and the parts of reality hadn't adjusted. I descended into the subway station, which was humming louder than usual. Magic and electricity don't get along well. Time magic causes a kind of cosmic static that destabilizes sound. Then the PA system crackled with a not quite human voice.
Attention all passengers. The missing day is not your fault.
The crowd didn't seem to hear it, or ignored it, just another glitchy announcement in an aging station. But I felt the spell underneath, a warning and a plea. The voice belonged to Otis, the subway oracle, who is a spirit bound to the rails, one of the oldest city watchers. I stepped closer to the tracks. My reflection in the metal rail wasn't mine. It looked tired, a day older than it should be. Then Otis whispered to me,
The Chronomancer broke Thursday. Find her before she erases more.
A chronomancer, a time-bending witch. This was not good. Chronomancers are banned from the human world for good reason. I knew this wasn't going to end well for me, but Otis had decreed it. Time magic leaves a scent, like burnt paper soaked in cold rain. I followed it through the financial district. People rushed past, lost in their own timelines, unaware they'd skipped a whole day of their lives. The scent grew stronger outside a glass tower where clocks lined the lobby walls. Every clock was frozen at 3:03 a.m. That could only mean one thing. The Chronomancer had tried to rewind something, and the spell had collapsed mid-cast. I got into the elevator and hit the button for the 32nd floor, the roof. The lights flickered and the numbers glitched. One moment I was on floor 18, then 23, then back to 10. Time was peeling. When the doors finally opened, I saw her, the Chronomancer, curled on the floor, caught in a loop of her own making. Her lips moved, repeating,
I didn't mean to take Thursday. I only wanted to fix one moment, one mistake.
Chronomancers don't use clocks. Their tools are memories. On the floor around her were dozens of them, shards of time made visible, fragments of conversations, echoes of arguments, a child's laughter, a woman crying in a hospital hallway. The Chronomancer had tried to remove one memory, one that she couldn't bear to keep. But time is stubborn. It resists surgery. Instead of cutting out the moment, she sheared off an entire day, Thursday, and the whole city had paid the price. I knew to restore the day, the Chronomancer needed an anchor, a vivid living memory that was so powerful it could pull her from her loop. And, of course, it would be one of my memories. Chronomancers aren't known for asking for permission, especially when time is unraveling. She seized my hand and suddenly all my Thursdays flashed through my mind. Like falling face first into a dream, I saw flashes, running in the rain, laughing with someone I loved, writing a spell in chalk on a rooftop, hearing a voice whisper my name. Then the Chronomancer said,
This is the one, the memory that will make Thursday return. You must give up the memory that matters the most.
I struggled. This is not what I had bargained for. But you can't bargain with time. The spell took my favorite Thursday memory of my grandmother, the day she taught me my first spell, the day I first believed in magic. I felt the hole grow in my chest as the lost Thursday snapped back into place in the timeline. The city breathed again. People walked a little straighter. Shadows matched their feet. Time was fixed, but I wasn't. I visit the rooftop sometimes to look at the chalk sigil I'd drawn on my missing day. It is still there, bright as ever, proof that Thursday had really happened, but I couldn't remember why I wrote it, couldn't remember the meaning, couldn't remember my grandmother's smile as she taught it to me. Time took that memory. The city got Thursday back, and I am left with an echo, a hollow space where something warm used to live. Some nights, when the wind hits the rooftop just right, I hear grandmother's voice again. Faint, soft, calling me from a day I no longer remember.
If you liked this story, please support my channel. Like, share, subscribe, and click the bell to be notified when a new story materializes.